I'm Sherry Schwartz of Deep Roots Discovery Yoga, and I'm going to lead you through the joint freeing series. It is a version done by Antonio Saysus, who is an amazing teacher and grief counselor and yoga therapist. So let's go ahead and get started. And we're working through all of the joints, starting with the toes all the way up to the neck. So starting just by scrunching up your toes and then opening them up, maybe spreading them out, noticing anything you feel in your toes. So doing this 3 to 5 times, each one of these movements, about 3 to 5 times, freeing up space in the joints to allow for a better flow of energy. And then just pause and notice what you feel in your toes. Bring awareness to your ankles, and we'll take some ankle circles all the way to your fullest range of motion, just moving through the ankles. Reverse direction. Pause and notice how your ankles feel. Next are the knees. Lay down with your knees bent, feet planted on the floor, hands just underneath your hips for a little support. Lift one leg up. Let it flop down, and it might pop, and notice how it feels. Three to 5 times. Just letting it flop, it kind of bounces as it comes down. Extend long and flop it down. Switch over to the other side, extending your other leg up and allow it to flop down. Noticing if it feels different than the other side. Good, and then just bring that awareness to your knees and notice how they're feeling. Next is the hips. Extend your legs long, hands just come up to the side. Lift one leg off of the ground just a few inches. Bring it across the other leg, and then your knee comes up towards your shoulder. Open it up to the side. Press your leg down, so heel is pointing toward the other side of the room. Continue to do that, keeping your foot elevated the whole time. So noticing how this feels in your hip. If the popping happens, that's fine as long as there isn't pain. So 3 times in one direction. Finish with your leg long but hovering off the ground. And then reverse, bringing your knee up to your same shoulder, across your body, and then extend it over your leg, bringing it back to center. 2 more times. Knee up to your shoulder, cross it over your body, straighten it out, and to center. 1 more time. Keep your awareness on your hip. And pause. Maybe even notice how one side feels compared to the other. And then we'll go to the other leg, lifting it, hovering it off the ground a few inches, cross it over your body, bring your knee up to your shoulder, then open it up out to the side, extend your leg long, cross it over your body, knee up to your shoulder, out towards your other shoulder, straighten your leg. 1 more time. Kind of making, you could either think of it as a circle with your hip or a box. Bring it back to center and reverse direction. Out to the side, knee up toward your same shoulder, cross it over your body, straighten your leg, Bring your leg back to center, still hovering it. 2 more times. Knee to shoulder, cross it over, straighten, and back to center. 1 more time. Noticing your hip. And rest. Notice both sides. Any sensations in your hips. And then roll over to one side to sit up. Next we'll be focusing on the torso. So front, sides, back, and your spine. This one can be challenging. So we'll start by inhaling as you reach forward, exhaling as you twist as far back as you can. If you can get your hands onto the mat behind you, see if you can lower your chin down. Slowly inhaling as you come up and forward. Exhale as you twist to the other side. Hands come all the way behind you as far as possible. Lower your chin down toward the mat. Notice your torso. And we'll do it 2 more times on each side. So coming back, exhaling, moving with mindfulness. Inhaling as you lean forward, exhaling as you twist to the other side. You might notice in your shoulders as well, but really try to keep your awareness on your torso. So last time, exhaling back, inhaling, moving through your torso, exhaling as you lower down. Trying to keep your feet on the ground, legs on the ground. And rest, noticing your torso. I'm going to face you, and we'll focus on the hands next. So extending your arms out long, make fists, clenching your thumbs, so grasping onto your thumbs. Inhale, opening your fingers. Exhale, clasp. Inhale, open. Exhale, clasp. Notice your fingers and your thumbs. Go ahead and open them up and rest. Keeping your awareness on your hands. Now notice your wrists. And we'll take that same grip with your thumbs on the inside. And moving only your wrists, so try not to move your forearms. You're going to move your fists in, up, out, and down. In, up, out, down. In, up, out, down, in reverse. So up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out. One more time. Notice your wrists, in, down, and out. Rest your hands in your lap. Take a breath. An interesting thing to do throughout, if you ever wanted to track how this is feeling in your body, if this is useful for you, you could just make a little note. If you notice something, write it down and just track, put the date next to it, and each time you do this practice, you can notice differences, improvements, or things that may be coming up in your body. Next are the elbows. Extend one arm out. Support your arm fully with your other arm. Bring your fingertips to your shoulder, and then just let your elbow or your arm flop out, noticing your elbow. So inhale, fingers to shoulder. Exhale, flopping it out. Inhale and exhale. 3 to 5 times. And then we'll do the other side. Fingers to your shoulder, inhaling. Exhale, flopping it out. Inhale, fingers to shoulder. Exhale out. One more time, or more if you want to. Good. Rest your arms. Notice your elbows. Now bring awareness to your shoulders. And same thing, our fingers will be touching our shoulders as you bring your elbows together. Lift them up. And then as you bring them up, the backs of your hands will touch, or try to touch them together. And then bring your elbows down and in front of you again. So focusing into your shoulders, making these big shoulder circles. Elbows come up, backs of your hands touch, elbows come down and forward. One more time, inhaling them up, backs of your hands touch, elbows down and forward. Reverse direction, elbows come out, up, backs of your hands touch, and then elbows touch in front of you. Down, around, up, backs of hands, elbows touch. Down, around, up, backs of hands, elbows, down, and relax. Notice your shoulders. And last is our neck. So first, bringing your chin to your chest. Inhaling, looking up, and as you do so, open your mouth at the top, and then just let your head kind of fall down, as long as there's no pain. Inhaling up, open your mouth at the top, and allow your head to fall down. One more time. Looking up, open your mouth, exhale down. Bring your head up to neutral, and then bring one ear over toward your shoulder. So just tipping your neck side to side. Inhaling up to center. Exhaling to the other side. I have a kink in my neck today, so it's a little harder on this side. Inhaling up to center. Exhaling to the first side. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. One more time, each side. Exhale as you bring your ear towards your shoulder. Inhale up. Other ear to your shoulder. And up. Take a breath. Then bring your chin to your chest again. Bring your chin over to one shoulder. And then imagine making a rainbow by lifting your chin and making that rainbow across the ceiling all the way over to the other shoulder and down to your chin. Reverse direction, chin to your shoulder, big rainbow across the ceiling to your other shoulder, chin to chest. Reverse again, second time, each side, big rainbow across the ceiling to your shoulder, and then chin to chest. Moving nice and slow. Chin to your shoulder. Inhaling, lifting your chin all the way up and over to your other shoulder. Chin to chest. And last time. Chin to your shoulder. Big rainbow, slowly across to your other shoulder. Chin to chest. Chin to your shoulder. Last one. Big rainbow. Notice how your neck is feeling. To your shoulder and chin back to your chest. Looking straight up. Notice how your neck is feeling. Make any notes and maybe even lay down for a moment and take a body scan and notice how your energy is flowing. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.